Hola, bienvenido al mundo de Michela. Hoy nos vamos a España. Voy a cocinar una tortilla de patata. Es un plato tradicional de España. Es simple y delicioso y muy fácil de cocinar. Ven conmigo a mi cocina. Just 3 simple ingredients make a most exquisite meal. Let me show you how it's done. When I was in Spain, I had a lot of tortillas, but the best one that I had was in Córdoba, just outside the Jewish quarter. The tortilla there was nice and tall, and I found it to be the best. Two large onions cut in half and then cut into 1/8 of an inch slices. Separate the layers of the onions. It'll go faster when cooking. The onions are what create the sweetness of the tortilla. Why complicate our lives, right? We want a very fine potato, so this slicer is a great way to save time and have our potatoes all even. I cut 3 very large potatoes and another 4 medium-sized potatoes. Now we are ready to cook. In Spain, because people make tortillas so frequently, they use the same oil about 5 to 6 times before they discard it because it's very fine, extra virgin olive oil, which we use. This oil that I have here is from the previous time that I prepared a tortilla. Now, the tortilla is actually more delicious when you use oil that's already been used before. To the oil that I used before, I'm going to add more oil in order to fry my onions and my potatoes. Don't skimp on this part. Use good quality olive oil because you can use it again and again. Let the oil come to a boil. Now that the oil has come to a boil, we're going to add our onions. This is the sound that you want to hear. We don't want to fry the onions, we just want to caramelize them. And then we're going to add the potatoes to it as well. After about 2 minutes of frying the onions, add the potatoes as well. See the caramelization that's happening here? That's what you want. Your potatoes are ready. Pour your potatoes through a colander. This is how I save the oil for the next time. And into the refrigerator it goes. Now we're going to crack some eggs. I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now you want to beat these eggs really well. Once you see bubbles like this, your eggs are ready. Pour the hot potatoes into the eggs. Mix really well. Make sure that the egg is all over the potatoes. This has to be done while the potatoes are still hot. This is what it looks like. By the way, I put 10 eggs in here because this is going to be good for at least 8 to 10 people. Don't skip this part. Leave the potatoes with the onions and the egg in this container for 20 minutes. What's going to happen is the egg is going to begin to cook with the heat from the potatoes and the onions. And then when we put it back into the frying pan, it'll go much faster. I make full use of that 20 minutes. I prepare a salad, I set the table, I open up the wine bottle, and everything is ready at the same time. just like that. Now, I don't know how traditional it is to eat this with a tortilla, but when I was in Spain, I was eating this together and it was absolutely delicious. Jamón. Well, almost. After 20 minutes, the eggs are not so runny anymore. It is not necessary to add oil to the pan because there's oil on the egg and on the potato as well. Level the potato so you'll have a nice even omelet. Cook on low so that it doesn't burn at the bottom and gets a chance to cook on the top. It's probably not traditional, but I put a lid on the omelet so that it can cook on the inside as well. You want to shape your omelet like a disc all around so that it'll be easier to remove and also has a nicer shape. Yo sé hablar español porque yo viví en Miami durante 8.5 años y también yo tengo amigos en España. Now comes the tricky part, turning over the omelet inside the pan. Using a plate that's larger than the omelet, just flip it over quickly, like this. Placing the omelet at the very edge of the pan, slowly bring down the omelet. Now let the omelet cook on the other side. Keep it on low as well. You don't want your omelet to burn. Half of it is already done. Again, shape your omelet into a disc. And cover. Our tortilla is ready. Look at that beautiful tortilla de patata. Now, don't transfer it over to a plate immediately. Let it cool down a little bit. Normally, tortilla de patata is not served hot. It's room temperature usually, and it's quite delicious that way. How do we know if our tortilla is ready? Simply touch it like this. If it bounces, then it's ready. Another possibility is to put a toothpick into the center. If it comes out clean, then your tortilla is ready. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Check out this beautiful tortilla de patata. Oh my goodness, look at this. Doesn't that look amazing? Et voilà. And now for the taste test. So delicious. I didn't use a lot of salt because I like the sweetness of the potatoes and the onion. If you put too much salt, then you don't taste that lovely sweetness that comes from the potatoes and the onions. This tortilla can be eaten breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video preparing tortilla de patata. It was certainly a lot of fun making it, and it turned out absolutely delicious. I hope you'll try it and let me know how it worked out for you. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer any question that you may have. And I hope that you will return to Michela's World once again. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye. Ole!